And I've been working on Weedless for the longest time, and I think I finally got it figured out. Let me get this out of my hat. I'm going to take a real nice little froggy fly and make it weedless as soon as I get it out of my hat. See that? I'm going to take that fly and make it weedless, but not fishless. See, this is the latest version. It's got all the improvements. I'll take the body of the foam after I've colored it up and coat it with super glue, and that stuff works great. It waterproofs it, it seals it, it makes it color fast so it doesn't lose the color. Makes everything stick together real good. And you buy the cheap stuff, you know, whole packet up, you get about a dozen of these for a couple bucks. I go through a lot of that stuff, which reminds me I got to go back to the store and get some more. But that's a really good pattern. I like it. I built a bunch of them. I tied a bunch of them for real recovery this coming weekend. But let me show you how I make this thing weedless. I'll start with a little bit of 25-pound test monofilament. I'm going to cut a little piece of that off. Monofilament. I'm going to put this thing in the vise and poke a couple holes through. This is my poker. My nice little needle thing, you know. Every fly tire should have one of these. And I'm going to run this up through the bottom, one hole on each side, as straight up as possible, because you need the bend. I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to run it right up through the middle, right through the top. And if I get really lucky, I'll get them even. So that's one side. Now let's go in the other side. Turn that up a little more. There we go. Got to get just far enough over. Get around that hook. There we go. Okay, I'm going to push that up through. See where it came out? Oh, that one came out perfect. All right, wiggle that around a little bit. Make sure the other one's clear. Yep, there you go. And all you got to do is find that clear monofilament that I just cut, and you want this thing to go right in that hole. Just like that. Put the other side in. I don't know what this camera work's going to look like. There you go. See how that is? Got a nice loop. Stay even, but see how it's kind of leaning forward a little bit? That's exactly what you want. Ooh, not that much. And you let it hang down maybe a little more than an inch. Now what I'm going to do a little bit different on this one is I'm going to go ahead and glue this now, because I think I've got the proportions down pretty well. So I'll take my super glue and you push this up just a little. You put a dot on each side and you pull that down just a little like that. That looks good. Flip it over. Do the same to the bottom. Don't skimp. Don't skimp on the super glue. This whole fly is a little bit cattywampus, but you know what? It don't matter. This will make it weedless. Quite weedless. Now I'm going to let that seize up, which it did. Monofilament really sticks good to foam. Give that just a little bit longer to dry. And I'm gonna shape the bottom a little bit differently than what I've been doing in the past. I'll show you how that works. There. I colored the mono red with a Sharpie marker so you can see it better. That'll give you a much better idea of what I'm doing. I'm gonna bend this I'm going to put a kink in that monofilament right down the center. See how that is? I'm going to use some pliers and I'm going to pinch that so it has a kink in it. Hang on, I can't do the camera work and the kinking at the same time. I got a nice little kink in it. Well, that sure shows up better to me than it does to the camera. But anyway, you see how I got a kink in it. Now I got to make another kink in it. Hang on, let me get. Now you see the basic shape I got here. I bent that one way and then I bent it the other. We draw those two sides together and then you load it. And you load it by doing like this. See how that's working? Let me take it out of the vise here. And that is one weedless fly. It holds that thing in position. It doesn't unload itself very often. That's why I did that kink in the back. That's to hold that thing in position. It'll hold it just like that, and it works really well. Now I'm going to just trim the top. Trim those off the top, trim them even, and then maybe hit them again with super glue. And that will help keep it oriented just like that. That's a good one. That's got all the improvements in it that I've made to the fly over the years. That's a good one. Nice thing is it's truly weedless but not fishless. That stuff will bend real good. It will keep smaller fish out of the way because they can't get it in their mouth. But a bass works like a champ. You only miss, I miss the hook set whether I've got a weed guard or not. Probably 20 to 30% of the time. And that's usually because it's a smaller fish. Bigger fish, if they engulf that fly, it's going to catch them. It's going to hook them. That's a size 2 H2O Express. That's built on this bait holder hook, size 2. Used all 15 of them. If you're part of the Real Recovery event this weekend, you're going to get one of these flies. Or more. I got a whole box of them. It takes long, accurate, repetitive casts to catch any of these fish. I'm working my way back along the dam. Slow and easy, and I'm hitting every spot very thoroughly. And you can see it's gone dead calm. This is great. First good fish in a while. Only about 3 pounds. Thin male, I'll bet. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Another hard fighting fish. Hard fought fish too. Nice one. Just about 2 pounds.